has been a crazy beginning to spring this year, folks. We all heard about the power outages in Spain, Portugal, and in parts of France. The trains completely stopped working, entire work buildings were shut down, food spoiled in the refrigerators of your everyday working class citizens. Hospitals ran on backup generators as they could with only about 8 hours of fuel available. Gas stations closed down and some trains were stopped in absolutely the middle of nowhere. Cell phone communications went down too, along with the power outage, leaving a lot of people stranded. Well, you do not have to be one of those people. With new technology that we have nowadays, comes great responsibility. But seriously, everybody, it's time to put a few of those dollars into building a sustainable source of power when the grid goes down. Why? Because with our outdated, poor infrastructure in the United States, as well as replacement parts for our grid systems taking 2 years to manufacture and deliver, our futures are in our own hands. Oupes has come out with the all-new Exodus 2400. Oupes provides a wide range of affordable, portable solar products to meet the needs of various users. They also allocate 5% of sales revenue to support underprivileged communities, and they have already supported over 200 people in 49 states in the US. Thanks to an efficient supply chain and direct-to-consumer model, the price advantage over competition is significantly more than 30%. With an emphasis on hassle-free after-sales service with a simple and quick resolution process, 90% of orders have their problems resolved within only 3 responses. Oupes is a great brand that I have been working with for probably several years at this point. They are great for emergency backup users, or as we call them, preppers. An Oupes unit can be essential for being prepared for the unexpected to ensure that essential appliances like refrigerators, it can be smartphones, lights, and so on, can stay operational when the power goes down. Anybody remember the Texas power outage? Yeah, like that. These are also important for backup for home medical device users. The Exodus 2400 can power a CPAP, a BiPAP machine, as well as any oxygen concentrators you might need. These are absolutely crucial and can be life-saving during a power outage. There is also the off-grid group. These are the people who have disconnected from the on-grid power sources, and they might prefer to live off of the radar and closer to their own sustainable power solutions. Then there is the outdoor enthusiasts. The Exodus 2400 is perfect for campers, overlanders, RVers, and tailgaters who need a portable power source for their devices and as well as their appliances while enjoying the nature or while camping. The Exodus 2400 uses 120 volts AC and is rated at 2400 watts. The boost mode power is 2600 watts, and it has a peak power rating of 4500 watts. It is 60 hertz in frequency, 20 volts and 10 amps. The USB-A output is 18 watts max. The USB-C output is 140 watts max. As for the input, it is rated at 1400 watts. If you are using the plug, the solar input is a whopping 800 watts max. And with that amount, you can be sure that you will never run out of power even when the sun is down and you are asleep. The car charger is 8.5 amps max. As for the battery capacity, it is 2,232 watt hours. That's crazy. Just as a reference, you can run a small window air conditioner that is about 300 watts for nearly 8 hours long on one battery. The battery is 48 volts DC and it's a LiFePO4 material. The Exodus 2400 is IP21 graded and has a working temperature of 30 degrees to 104 degrees, and that is Fahrenheit. The dimensions are 17.99 inches by 10.63 inches by 12.2 inches, and it weighs 45.2 pounds. There are a couple of features that the Exodus has that sets it apart from the rest. For starters, it's the price point. There is currently a sale going on from May 8th to June 7th, where the normal price is $14.99. But during the launch between May 8th and June 7th, it is on sale for $7.49. And if you use the discount code, which I'm going to put down in the description box below, it will be further discounted down to just $675. For the amount of this power that this power station packs, this is a huge bargain. It also has an adjustable charging speed where you can adjust the speed based on your own personal needs. You can choose the standard 1400 watts or 700 watts while charging from the wall. It has super efficient and compatible solar charging via solar with the Anderson cable that is going to be included with the unit. It also has an app smart connectivity if that is your thing. I personally prefer a more hands-on approach, but if you are a gadget lover, then this is for you. It also has lower standby power consumption, and that is to help keep your battery energy efficient while powering up. It maintains a relatively low AC, no load consumption around 27 watts. And Oupes has also provided an upgraded 5-year warranty with the Exodus 2400, and you can sign up on Oupes.com to get an extra year for a total of 6 years. Unheard of, folks. In a long-term power outage, I would definitely be using my little mini fridge. And as you can see, it works just fine. Everything's frozen. It's gonna last forever, especially if you've got it plugged into a couple of solar panels. That thing only uses about 30 watts peak wattage. And if you do it right, put a lamp in front of a mirror, you have enough to light the whole room. And while you're at it, why not make another cup of coffee? Works great. I love Oupes. I love the Oupes brand. Oupes, Oupes. All right, everybody. I am going to be honest here. I have done a lot of product reviews. This is for power supplies as well as e-bikes over the many years that I have been on YouTube. I have done every brand from Jackery to Bluetti and EcoFlow and everything in between. These are all amazing products, but I think it's time that we put Oupes on the pedestal with the rest of these big name companies. Every generator or power supply I have ever reviewed from Oupes has never had a problem. Some big names out there do have issues right out of the gate, and I have often had to exchange them to get a different unit that works. That has never happened with Oupes. Their units come quickly and they come in perfect working order. Anytime I have an issue, like I'm not understanding something or I have specific questions about their product, their response time via email is almost within less than a day. I would say more, it's like 8 hours on average, and there are hundreds, if not thousands, of brands of power supplies that are out there. Oupes is among my top 5. And anytime you can find a unit that takes in more than 500 watts, which is a big deal at a time like this, one that takes 800 along with over 2,000 watt hours of battery storage in the battery, this is the type of unit that you want to buy for a long-term power outage. With the 800 watts coming in along with the battery storage, if you are charging it via solar with the 800 watts, you can plug it into your refrigerator and backup freezer along with your TV, your modem, your computer, DVD player, your laptop, and you're not going to run out of power. It'll even charge the refrigerator overnight. And I would even say that during the hottest part of the day, you can even run a window AC unit with all of those other things combined for a couple of hours and still not run down the battery, or very slightly. This definitely gets the Prepper Princess thumbs up, and I encourage anyone interested to visit the website, and I will go ahead and leave the links down in the description box below. But seriously, you guys should check this out. Until next time, do what you can with what you've got. Prepper Princess out.